Hey guys, this is Adam over at Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield. Getting you guys a good look around our 2017 Ford F-150 XL. Vehicle has close to 130,000 miles. It's out of any factory protection, so it would be sold as is, but they will give you some options on how to add some protection, taking care of all those heavy components and as well as some of those electronics. That's no deductible parts and labor coverage nationwide at any certified shop or dealer of your choosing. We'll go ahead and dive in. I'm sure you've heard we're not commission based, so we try to be very transparent. This thing does have some imperfections, which you might expect, of course, with the year, model, and the miles. But we'll do our best to be thorough and give you a true appreciation of the overall condition. So hopping right into it, kind of stepping back, looking for door dings, using the reflection there off the ground, looking for any of those big kind of areas that might be more obvious in person. The only thing really that has caught my eye here on this driver's side is right up here in front of that driver front door. Pretty decent little ding. I don't think our body guys could do really much with that. And then it's got underneath, I noticed as I got out here today, it does have a puncture. It looks like it probably pulled over something at some point, but again, that's really the main thing to notice there. The blacked out looks great, of course. It does have the rims on it. Those are fuel wheels. More aggressive tires, of course, as well. Does have the bed liner. It's got the locking and unlock tailgate there on the key fob. Super convenient. Does not have the step in the tailgate. It's a common question for a lot of customers on these Ford F-150s. But again, overall, that tailgate's in really good shape too. Not noticing a whole lot there, which is great. It's got the body paint match there on the bumper. And then coming around to the passenger side, going through it, again, looking for those reflections, kind of help us point out imperfections altogether. Not noticing really much there. So we'll hop in the interior here in just a moment, but I'll start on this side. Got the carpet mats all the way across. It does have the interior in really good condition. I'm not noticing, by the way, like smells, odors, anything like that at all. Pull up the seats. They do fold completely flat to the back portion as well, which is really nice. And then has the hatch there to be able to drop it. Coming around, actually I just noticed that lock does not have the head on it like the other side over there. That's something minor, of course, but I noticed it. Again, just trying to point out and be thorough. Hopping into the front passenger area. Up front, we do have the WeatherTech mats for the driver and passenger, again, up front. Again, passenger seats in good shape overall as well. Coming around, before we go to the front of the truck, I'll go ahead and get you a good shot underneath. So back, front, really clean. I'm not noticing anything in there that's going to give me pause or concern. Looks like it is treated underneath. That's pretty common on a lot of our vehicles, just to protect them as they enter that high mileage area. And then also just because with us, we don't try to hide anything, but we want to make sure that we pass something on that you don't have to worry about, so you'd be protected moving forward. On the front hood, we do have two, it's really hard to even see that one, but little dings. Probably had it opened up in the top of something at one point or another. And then let me see, yeah, a few little touch-up spots. I mean, again, I'm maybe 3 inches from it. Not super obvious, but they're there. So again, we just try to point out what we can tell. Grill looks to be in good shape. Again, body matching with the tow hooks as well. That front fog light, it's scuffed up. I don't feel like it's cracked. I don't see any condensation. We just had some rain. But, you know, that one there is not quite as clear as the other. But again, overall, really sharp truck. So we're going to hop inside the front. This one does have the power windows and mirrors and locks. Is the manual seats, but again with the WeatherTech's installed. Go ahead and hop in here. We'll turn it over, kind of show you the cluster a little bit. We'll point out, just has the one key fob. It's got lock, unlock, and panic button. It is the flip style key. Most of our used vehicles only do come with the one. There comes the gauges. There you are. 138,877 for the mileage currently. And then this one does have obviously 4-wheel drive. The lights are not flickering, by the way. It's just sometimes the way that the angles pick up the lights on the phone. Nice big center console. Has the built-in armrest console as well. Got the pad in there. Lots of cargo space. I love how the Fords do the cargo areas. And then obviously the big glove box, charging ports, everything right there. This one does still have the disc loader in it as well as more charging spaces up there in the front. So really cool, really nicely equipped for more or less the base model truck. Does have the touch screen there. That's a good size screen. Does have the Bluetooth, have other apps that are available for download, Bluetooth, which is great. And then again, just your audio, radio settings. And then the home screen, which is typically what I keep mine on. It's got the compass and things like that. AC is blowing nice and cold. I'm not noticing issues on the windshield or dash. So yeah, that kind of gives you a good look of our vehicle. Definitely, if you have other questions, don't hesitate to ask. We're here to answer those questions and hopefully put this thing in your driveway. Talk to you soon.